So you have a confession, you say?
I have a confession. So
About-
Doug just asked me off camera about the stocks game, and he's like, so what are you going to spend your next 50 on? And because I have Catholic guilt, he said, what have you bought? Is she
Hang
good?
just a minute. Pause. I just don't trust her with her bladder.
Yeah, poor girl.
Good. Yeah, go out. Come on. I'm really curious to hear what this confession is. Anything what I think it might be, I might have one too.
Oh my God!
Come on, go do this.
Uh-oh, now I want to hear yours first before I disclose.
I don't even know if mine's really a confession.
Oh.
Go.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay.
Is there a little underhandedness been going on?
No, there's nothing going on underhandedness.
Then
But,
why do you have to confess?
well, I need to confess and maybe congratulate. So, one of our rules for our stocks
Mhm.
was that we couldn't buy cryptocurrencies.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, well, okay, never mind. I don't have anything to
Keep
share
going.
then. Well,
Did we have that as a rule?
I think so. I think the rules have been very fluid, let's be honest.
Yeah.
We're like, nothing you've already owned. And,
Okay. Well, we
broke
said
that.
you could do that.
but I'm pretty sure we
Okay.
also said just stocks, no crypto. I mean, I was just,
And the bulk of yours is crypto?
well, now it is, yes.
Is that your confession? So we had
So
no
my new
crypto,
50 bucks-
and you've been buying crypto.
And all my
it's been
stocks
way
have
up,
been shit.
and so
I had
you
to
rolled
dump
it
it all
over
into crypto.
into something else.
No, it's booming. So today's been a really good day because Doge is really high up. I mean, I've been buying and selling in crypto. So like I'll get up and then I'll sell it and then I'll put that into stocks. And some days it's not good. And then I was been really struggling. And as of yesterday, I 100% is.
Can you research that to find out whether or not that is a rule?
I'm sure. I remember us saying like no
Specific?
crypto. Because people have been asking me like, why don't you guys get into crypto? When are you getting crypto? And I was like, oh, we can't. We're not doing crypto. Doug doesn't have access to crypto. I mean, I just fucking send you the Robinhood links. So my point is, I told my husband that I bought a bunch of crypto, and he's like, oh, you just totally lost the competition. And I go, but that means Doug has to buy me the steak, so maybe it's win-win and I have money.
Okay, I gotta ask you if this
Uh-oh.
is since we're spilling our guts, if this is a legitimate technique to use, as far as buying and selling stocks. One of the reasons why I have as many as I do
Uh-huh.
is because I didn't always sell the ones that I bought.
You've just been holding them this whole time.
I really want to keep that stock, so I'll keep that. The market value at that time was $200, say. So then I would go buy another stock with that value, and then I would say that's my stock, but I'm using it for this.
And just see what it
And then I keep
worked
the other
out.
one, and then if one started going, then I might switch back. I couldn't.
You could say that was my waste money. This okay, is that kind of what you mean? You could just kind of stay fluid with what your bought stock was.
I kept I kept a few. I didn't keep a lot of them because I did it. I'm selling. There's a few shitty ones I got rid of, like Xpon,
Yeah.
some of those. But I did keep a few, and then I think I actually one or two times I already had stock.
Doug!
it was starting to go, but the market value wasn't over. I only used what I had.
The actual amount.
The actual amount of what the market value was.
Yes.
And I might have had both stocks, and it looked like one was gonna start going up, so I would say, oh, that's my WIS stock now. And I'm thinking, well,
How are you down then? Couldn't you just say?
because they never would go up anymore. I might hit one and they'd stay the same, or 2 days later, they'd start dropping.
Okay, full disclosure, I did the same thing, but mine always went up, like, really high. But not always, but I did. I took the fair market value and I thought, ooh.
You don't really want to, I think the stock's a
hard.
good. Well, I'm thinking that's a good stock. I don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's like my Fisker. I want to keep that one because I think eventually it's going to go up.
Yeah.
Same way with my, what is it, Workhorse.
Yeah.
I think eventually they're going to
It's gonna go
start
up.
selling a lot of their electrical work vehicles. So I want to keep that, but so I would say I would
So we're both
turn around
shitty.
and buy. We're not real. I don't know whether or not that's
Cheating.
cheating
Just-
per se. It's probably stretching the rules a little bit. I mean, if I had a separate, I mean, I kind of sold it internally. I bought and sold internally. You did the same
I
thing.
didn't do it like that. No, not like, okay, not like that. Not in,
That's what you just said.
but not really internally. I didn't like look at my stocks and go, okay, that one's good.
But if
that
you
one's
sold
fine.
that stock, the way we were supposed to do it, I don't know why I'm beating myself up here because I should just shut up and, okay, you did the same thing.
Similar thing.
Same. So, I mean, what's the difference if it has that market value and then you take that and go buy?
Well, that's how I justified it as well.
I might have waited a couple of days to see how things were going before I actually dumped it.
Sometimes I maybe didn't take an accurate record and thought it's close enough.
So you might have fudged your amounts a
No,
little
I had to
bit?
go back. I did. I would go back though and look. Like, but there were a few times I didn't realize I could go back in my history and see what I sold it for. But I was like, I know it was about 640 or something. And I'd be like,
So how much do you think the crypto helped you in this competition?
It has not helped me at all except for today, like the last 2 or 3, like this past week.
Well, you had like,
Because I
you
bought
were up
and sold it all.
$900 at times. That was before
That was
crypto?
before crypto. I think maybe one day was like I got a couple $100 in crypto, and that was like 2 weeks ago. And then it took a big dip, and then I got out of it.
See, didn't you tell me one time that you had all your stock in Doge?
No, I have that right now. That's like this
That's what
week.
you got right now,
yeah,
everything.
very risky.
Personal and
Everything.
WIS?
Yes, right now everything is in there. So that's my conundrum right now is because
Well,
now
that's
I'm at a
another
point
thing.
where I don't know how much it's grown, but I did add like $50. Like I have to go back to it's going to be a problem because I have to look at my history of what was not.
Do you know how
with-
much is LIS and how much is WIS?
Yeah, I just have to go back in my history of it. Like I know that I put 1,300, like 1,250. This probably doesn't have to all be on our camera. We're just talking casually now. Is that the camera beeping?
Oh, maybe it's
I had
this.
1,250 of combined stocks in like my Boozy, and so I put that all in Doge and maybe $300 in Ethereum.
Oh, okay.
But then I was still carrying this shitty ass stock that completely I was held bag on. So that's today I sold all of that, took a $500 loss to put it all in Doge.
Did you get it back?
I think so. I mean, there's no point. I can't keep it in there. Doge is going to go up. I think it's going to go up for a while. So that was my justification, was that this is my personal money, and also what I need to make it.
You know, I thought I was dealing with a good, honest Catholic girl, and
We're
You go
both
to-
business people. I
you
thought,
go to
I
church
thought
on
Doug's
Sundays?
going to be so upset with me. I don't right now, no. In my
I was
mind.
gonna say, I don't see it at the church on Sunday mornings where I'm watching it on Fox.
Yeah, so like today I have
What are you up?
482 on Doge. That is my return.
I'm down 1,150.
So right now, I went from 1,500 to 2,700, but I'm going to say half of that is personal money, and half of that is WIS money. Because I also have 321 in Ethereum, which is another crypto. This does not go in a video, though.
Will Mike work for me as my attorney?
Get out of here! So
If he agreed, if he's the one, he's the attorney, so he's the one that said that you, were cheating. Yeah, I still have AMC and Fubo.